We're going to talk about the splitter pitch, what it is, why it's important, and the notable pitchers uses in their arsenal. Splitter pitch can also be called a splitter finger fastball. It's an off-speed pitch that can be thrown with similar force as a fastball, but it drops right when it gets to the plate. So how to do it, let's see if I can do it with this little ball here. Basically, you have your two fingers and they kind of like fork outside the seam, kind of making a V shape. And then the rest of your hand can kind of kick around the ball. Of course, this is not a real baseball, so your hand will be able to cover more. After you release, the goal, if done correctly, is for the batter to kind of swing ahead of the pitch, and it will make for a weak contact. It has like a tumbling low spin effect. Not a lot of wrist action involved. Now, this was actually originated from the forkball. Forkball has a really similar grip. The splitter has a little bit more of a relaxing feel and more ease once you're handling it. And also, it focuses a little bit more on the top of the fingers. Forkball also requires more of a wrist snap once you release. A lot of pitchers who use this in our arsenal, best to be notable are Kevin Gausman, Shohei Ohtani, so when he steps back on the mound this year, we'll be able to see some of those, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Roki Sasaki. Now, he's said to have a really nasty splitter. Notice I've mentioned most of the Japanese players. This is something that they use pretty often. This is actually a pretty common pitch to use in the NPB, it's Japan's Pro Baseball League. Spring training, Roki was recorded to have a 540 RPM, and there is 1 out of his 6 pitches recorded in the 400. RPM is a spin rate, so if it's a low spin rate in this particular pitch, that's really good. 600 or under is pretty elite for this type of pitch. But yeah, that's all about the splitter. I actually meant to do a slider and I mixed up the one I wanted to do. If there's any other particular pitches that you want to see in this series, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video on that as well. But I've been enjoying learning about these so far. Stay tuned for the next pitch.